Hello, in this tutorial we'll be going over the steps to integrate ShipStation. ShipStation is a third-party account that you will need to sign up for and will need to have a credit card tied into in order to pay for shipping, but the goal is to help ease the burden of creating shipping labels and also getting better rates by working with UPS or United Postal Service directly. The goal is that we're going to integrate your store with a API with your ShipStation account. So as orders come in for your products, ShipStation will have that in its queue to create a new shipping label, and you can mark it as shipped, which will update the Doken dashboard and your order status that that product is shipped and send an email to your customer. To get started, we're going to be working within our dashboard and then also the ShipStation website. We will go to Settings, and then ShipStation, and we will be working primarily with integration with this authentication key, which is unique to your website. In another tab, I have ShipStation set up, and we'll need to click on Try It Free and begin with creating our own account with ShipStation. Upon logging in for the first time, ShipStation will walk you through a few different key setup prompts. This tutorial may not be able to cover everything in setting up your account with ShipStation and is going to focus on the integration with your web store. To get started, let's connect to a selling channel. A selling channel is considered, in this case, a website that will be sending shipping information to the ShipStation website, which is our Doken web store. So we'll click on Connect a Channel. And as you can see, there are a lot of different options. We're actually going to be working with WooCommerce, which is the backbone shopping cart software used in your Doken web store. And again, you'll see that it is going to prompt us with several different fields to enter from our main website. So let's go back to our Doken tab and then take this authentication key and click Copy and Paste. Store URL is going to be the main Manitou made domain. So just copy only the domain and paste that into the field below. And then we need to specify the statuses that will match to ShipStation, such as a pending order, a processing order, when it's complete, canceled, or on hold. Those are all default, and we will most likely use those as well, but we need to be able to export those statuses to ShipStation, and so we'll just make sure that we do click through those different options. And then we want to mark and keep this by default that a shipped order status is complete. What this means is that when we tell ShipStation to process in that we've shipped an order and that we printed a label, it will send information back to our Doken store and mark that complete and begin the emails that go to our customers. I'm going to save the changes here on our Doken web store. And then go back to ShipStation. And before we hit connect, I'm going to hit test connection. And this is going to go ahead and do a test with our domain and our authentication key. And as you saw, I can do it one more time here. It does say that it looks good and that they're ready to connect. So we'll click connect. And now we see that we've completed a selling channel. Our next step is that we need to create a shipping carrier. Now the carriers are going to be those companies that you want to pay for postage and the shipping rates through. By default, USPS and UPS can be created with just one click and register new accounts with them if you need to through ShipStation. Both will give you prompts, and you'll read through the information about setting up these accounts. And one of them is just more of a promotion, but it says all ShipStation accounts will include a free stamps.com account on your behalf. You can choose that you want to go ahead and set up a new account, or if you have an existing account, click the second option and log in here. We're going to go ahead and say set up a new account though. Finally, we need to add a credit card that will be used and charged when we do create a new shipping order, and that will allow our products to be shipped from UPS or USPS. Credit card and billing information was added in. Continue to click through the prompts, including the UPS account setup. And in this case, I will need to confirm with my account a phone number, so I'm probably going to be given a unique code. I'm going to enter in my phone number here and then verify that code I receive on my cell phone. Verified the code sent to your phone, we'll be able to click through that final prompt and click close. And then finally, we need to select a label layout. This may be specific to your type of store or the printing paper that you have to print these out. And then again, for this purpose, I'm going to go ahead and just keep this default setting for my label layout. You of course can come back and change this at a later time. Once we've completed these steps, we can finally click on Complete Setup. And now be able to see our dashboard. New WooCommerce Store is where we'll be expecting to see any orders that come in that we need to process and mark as shipped in order to update the status on our website. At this stage, we will now review ShipStation for new orders that come in and set them up to ship. In the background of this tutorial, I did a test purchase so that we can now go to my account and go to orders. And we'll see that we do have one set for processing. This is the new order that came in. And we'll go back to our ShipStation dashboard. Again, this is a third-party website, so we do need to be logged in. And we'll notice here under awaiting shipping, our WooCommerce store does have one order. And this is that new order here for what was purchased. To continue with this process, we'll then go ahead and select this order and begin to fill out our order information from ShipStation for the actual label. As you'll notice, I do have a few more settings that I need to complete for my ShipStation account. So I will go ahead and get this set up. And I will start to fill out the information regarding the shipment. If we have multiple orders, we should be able to put a total weight so we can get that rate as much as it needs to be. But for this example, I'm going to go ahead and just fill out some information. Here I'm going to choose which service I want to use, either UPS or USPS. And we'll see what our final rate comes in. And again, this is really helpful information so that we can estimate what shipping may cost through our store, but then perhaps gain a larger margin with what our true rate will be when we're creating this label and setting it up for shipping. You can also add insurance to your shipping if you need to. And just review any other details you'd like to include in your packing notes or on the shipping label, anything else that you would want to be included in this update process. I'm going to go ahead and click on. And in doing so, it's going to process that order now with the shipping carrier that we chose, and then prompt me to print out my shipping labels. I don't actually have a printer installed to print shipping labels, but at this stage I would go ahead and select a printer and then maybe make it my default and then click on the print button. You'll notice now that the awaiting shipment is empty. All the orders in our queue have gone out, and we can go to shipped in order to see that order history. Next, let's go back to our Doken dashboard, and then we will just refresh this page to see that our order status has been marked complete. And this means that ShipStation updated the website with that status and then sent out an email to our customer to let them know that their order is on its way.